Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order Lostbelt number 5, Olympus. Last time, we beat Zeus! And now, I believe there are 3 more boss battles. But, there's also like 2 hours worth of dialogue, so who knows how far we're gonna get. So, let's get started. Section 22, Void. Zeus. You and I did agree on one thing. To resurrect the age of the gods. Oh, there they put the. But since your ultimate objective was to escape Earth, to leave this planet behind and return to space, we were never going to fully see eye to eye. It didn't have to be this way. I could have gone behind your plan if you had made Olympus into a new kind of starship and brought its people along with you on your journey. But instead, you planned to abandon even the very people who named you a god in the first place. What you envisioned was no new age of gods. It was a dead end, just like what the gods of proper human history left behind. It's a shame, my friend. Not even Queen Europa, a heroic spirit of proper human history, was able to inspire a change of heart in you. Then again, perhaps this all stems from the ancient curse you've been carrying all this time. Even with all the functionality of every ship in your interstellar fleet at your command, you still couldn't disobey your primordial father's directive. It's a great pity, Zeus. Or chaos, I should say. Ow! Yeah, a lot more damage than we thought. The great demiurge has gone silent. The great demiurge's divine core is falling apart. Cronus crown damage shutting down. Infinity crystal connection deactivating. The great demiurge is no longer able to maintain its Alicia. Damage to space-time linking crystal sync to divine core. Warning, warning. Kurono's final judgment functionality has been accessed from the source. A permanent space-time fault is about to occur. Please be wary of space-time quakes. We get life now.
What is going on? We finally killed that piece of shit, right? There shouldn't be any more damn machine gods left. And I doubt the Lostbelt itself is falling apart, seeing how the Tree of Emptiness is fine. So what gives? I'm not detecting magical energy, and atmospheric magical energy density levels are still at normal Olympus values. But then, what are we seeing? It almost looks like there are cracks forming in space itself.
Look to the heavens. There is something there within the fault that lies even beyond these space-time distortions. You mean there's something up near the Tree of Emptiness's branches? The Eye of Sauron? The space we're standing under splits apart. The heavens above us crack open. There, an impossible sight lays bare to see. Something on the other side of the gap that seems as though it were forcefully twisted open. I can't believe it. That thing peering down on us from a gap in the distorted sky is an eye. A great eye in the sky, staring down at Earth.
It's a giant eye. I don't know how I can tell, but I'm positive that it's looking at us.
No! No! It can't be! Ah! What is it? What's got Ares so shaken up?
Well, here's something I never thought I'd hear myself say. Please, Mr. God of War, try to calm down. Wait, on second thought, do you know what that thing up there is?
You've been in that rift this whole time? They are the very first starship, the source of all 12 Olympians, a colossal interstellar mothership, and the oldest machine god of them all. Chaos! Chaos, the giant floating eye? A solitary beam fires from the eye, traveling faster than light. Only Uranus and the Crimson Machine God could react in time. They both moved immediately to defend against the impossibly swift threat. Uranus put up a bounded field to protect the Chaldeans, while the Crimson Machine God used his own body, a set of armor made from holy adamant steel, and reinforced with conceptual defense, to block the attack. And then... Lord! Quirinus! Quirinus, goddammit. I heard Zeus say it.
Huh? What happened to Ares? Huh? Ares' readings have completely disappeared. What just happened?
He died saving your lives. His spirit origin has already been vaporized. He was killed by a ray of sunlight, great authority that even exceeds that of Apollo in his prime. So this eye can wield the authority of machine gods that no longer exist? But I thought that functionality was restricted solely to Zeus. No, wait. Ares said that thing was called Chaos. Then, that would mean the true nature of the being peering down on us from the crack in the sky is the source of every god in all of Greek mythology. Chaos!
Chaos? As in confusion? Not quite, Master. While they do use the term chaos in scientific circles to describe unpredictable situations, that's a strictly modern usage of the word. In Greek mythology, Chaos is the largest, most ancient god of all. And their name means hole in the sky, a void.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That thing is nothing less than a colossal interstellar mothership, a spherical space-time fortress known as Chaos. They are a being from which all the machine gods originated. The truth is that all 12 Olympians, including Zeus, were nothing more than a way for Chaos to divide their countless functions. They are the source of the Titans, Olympus, and every machine god. They are the supernatural god that has become one with the gaps in our universe space-time. Their core is the very eye you see peeking out from within the rift. The truly massive shell that makes up their colossal body uses a star from an ancient distant system for its core. In terms of sheer scale, this god of the heavens far surpasses our entire planet.
A colossal structure covering a star? You mean like a Dyson sphere?
A Dyson sphere, originally named for the physicist who conceived it, is a theoretical construct of an artificial structure designed to completely cover a star in order to make use of its energy. But You're now saying such a sphere truly exists? And has for eons at that? That would make Chaos here a god that embodies every concept and natural phenomenon under the sun. No, even that fails to do it justice. We're now up against a star capable of covering every centimeter of the sky.
So that's why this thing only showed up now? To protect Zeus?
No, Zeus's divine core is well and truly gone. Just as a heroic spirit cannot maintain their existence without their spirit core, neither can a god maintain their body without their divine core.
That's right. Lord Zeus is no longer with us. I expect that Chaos there has shown themselves in order to carry out Lord Zeus's will in his stead. But this is all wrong. Lord Zeus wished to preserve the civilization, to keep it alive as long as possible. However, Chaos has no particular feelings towards Earth. Chaos's highest priority is preserving the fleet. So Chaos means to absorb not just Olympus, but every resource on this planet's surface, and return to voyaging across the sea of stars. But, this is terrible. There is no longer anything there. There is nothing, and no one left where Chaos resides. All that remains there is a gap in the cosmos.
Chaos, the primordial god. In Greek mythology, they are said to be the source of the gods. No, more than that. They are the source of all on Earth. It never occurred to me that their true identity would be a titanic rent in the universe itself. A massive eye that peers down on this planet from a gap in the very fabric of space. What's more, they now wish to revert this planet to its primordial state and return to the sea of stars. Oh, so I guess we're just dead. Cool. Subjects and civilization, irrelevant. Intelligence and minds, irrelevant. Prosperity, ruin, irrelevant. Primordial chaos reactivation confirmed. All components will be deemed unnecessary. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Chaos has manifested. They will soon begin harvesting the planet's resources and will then revert the planet's surface to its primordial state. In accordance with Interstellar Migratory Treaty, 37% of its unregistered planet's volume will be consumed. All intelligent life forms on this planet are encouraged to evacuate immediately. Setting aside the self-serving nature of that announcement, as well as the timeline and details, it sounds as though Chaos intends to scoop out 37% of Earth's surface. What's the point of unbleaching the Earth if it's gonna just have a huge gaping hole in it? Indeed. Suffice to say, if Chaos is successful, Earth will no longer be a suitable planet for human life.
Well, hang on. It doesn't seem like it's going to attack us, right? Chaos perceives the universe on a vastly greater scale than Zeus. I suspect they are not even aware of us. The magical energy they fired at Ares was more akin to a reflex. They don't mean to attack us. Their only intention is to make off this planet's surface, Lostbelt and all, and set sail on another voyage across the sea of stars. So they just want to turn us into fuel or some shit for an interstellar pleasure cruise? Screw that noise. I I don't know who this Chaos bitch think they are, but I'm sure as shit not letting that happen. That's right. We still haven't cut down the Tree of Emptiness. We can't afford to stop now. The Black Barrel has sustained damage. The Archnax's total output has fallen below 50%. But the all maintenance function is still working. I can temporarily boost output to 60% for combat. My shield remains intact, and Aegis' protection is still in effect.
Yeah, we can't afford to stop here. We have to keep fighting back.
Right.
I'm afraid we can't. It must be at least 20,000 meters away from us. We simply have no way of reaching it. And even if we could, we would need to fight them inside that rift. And fighting in outer space is uncharted territory even for heroic spirits like us. Even if there were a spacefaring heroic spirit here, the battle would be over by the time they would reach Chaos. Gotia, the king of demon gods, managed to store all the magical energy of human history in bands of light. But even if we had the equivalent energy at our disposal, we would still be unable to destroy Chaos.
That can't be. Excuse me, Mr. Holmes, I have a question.
Go on.
Remind me, are these machine gods different from conceptual ones?
They aren't. It's difficult to convey accurately, but they are close indeed to gods born from deified natural phenomena. So while they are fundamentally dissimilar to natural gods, they still function as gods who preside over nature and various phenomena. I'm afraid I can't explain it any better than that. Do you understand now, Miss Miyamoto?
I see. So, they're basically all still natural phenomena, huh? Great, no problem then. I might not have been able to beat Zeus on my own, but I can totally take this chaos thing.
Musashi?
Wow, Musashi, that's amazing, but are you sure? Cut the shit. I know you want to put on a brave face, but this ain't the time for jokes.
Thank you, Canis. That may be the first helpful assertion you've made since we first met. Miss Miyamoto, I'm afraid that, regardless of how exemplary your sword skills may be, there is simply no way you can destroy that enormous mass from...
Who said anything about destroying it? That overgrown temple up there usually sticks to its own side of the universe and never interferes with ours, right? The only reason it's able to stick its pupil into our business now is because of that hole up there. So, in that case, all I've got to do is get rid of the hole. I might not be able to destroy the eye, but I can close the window it's looking through, so to speak.
True, but the problem is, that hole is not a window. It's a hole in space itself, a total absence of form. It is a void. Miss Miyamoto!
Now you've got it. I finally figured out why I kept popping up around you guys all this time. I know I said there was something out there I've still yet to slice, but I never thought I'd find it here.
Wait, hang on.
Nope, sorry. We don't have time to wait for permission from some high and mighty official. Not my style. Every heroic spirit here gave everything they had to save proper human history. I might not be from there myself, but it's not like I have anywhere else to go right now. And hey, remember what I told you before? About how I got to Olympus ahead of you guys? I tried lots of times to get back to my own world, but only ended up drifting into all sorts of others. When I get to the boundary between worlds, there's a light field I always end up falling through. You can see hundreds of entrances to all sorts of worlds there beneath your feet, so I always pick one and jump in, thinking that would be the one that finally gets me home. But I always just end up in a different world each time. That's how I happened to run into you in Shimosa. Oh, though we did have that really close call back in the American desert, didn't we? Man, that place was a blast. But anyway, The more I drifted, the fewer entrances were left with each trip. It's no surprise, really. I knew that eventually, there wouldn't be a world left that would accept me. There is no place for you in any world. I mean, it only figures, right? The Japan I came from was long since pruned away. Looking back on it now, it must have been a Lostbelt itself. And so, I became a wanderer, drifting through space-time. I kept barging into all sorts of worlds under the pretense of finding my way home, and kept getting kicked out. Sometimes, when I found myself in a really nice world, I'd even try to settle down there. I didn't want to face reality. My options were dwindling rapidly, and I didn't want to deal with it. Then, when you said you stopped ending up in other worlds...
She meant that this would be her final stop. Coming here was her fate. When I first heard about her condition in Russia, and how this was the only world she had ever revisited via Shimosa, I knew then that this would happen someday. Sadly, Miss Miyamoto's world hops are not infinite, but...
Never mind that crap now. Oh my, so angry. Thank you, Baron Draco. Thank you for getting so angry on my behalf. But this is my karma, and it's my time to shine. Plus, you know how I am. Baron Draco, now that you and I have formed such a close bond, I'm going to make sure I do you proud with this one last thing. Yeah, that's right. This is where my journey comes to an end. And I couldn't ask for many final opponents more worthy than a giant mechanical sky god. Besides, once I perfected my Zero Sword, I always knew I someday wanted to take it even further. So I've made my decision. No rebouncing from world to world for me. Whatever happens here, happens. Woohoo! Hold up. You can't face that thing alone.
Wait just a damn minute, Musashi. Whew, sorry we're late. But we finally made it to the Great Shrine's airspace. Well, who cares about Zeus and his overblown sparks? He's not making my hair stand on end today. After a fierce and daring battle against the Zeus terminals trying to keep us away from the shrine, we're here and ready to back you up.
The Storm Border! Perfect. Just what the Sword Fighter ordered.
Wait! Just what in the blue blazes is going on here? When I had Captain enable the border's secret jet feature to bring us up past the clouds, the last thing I expected to find was a crack in the sky? What is that thing? Up in the stratosphere. And is it just me, or is it the most terrifying enemy we faced?
I can't get a read on this magical energy. It's got to be either a divine spirit or a machine god. You got it, Da Vinci. That thing is the original chaos. It's the literal mother of all machine gods, including the 12 Olympians themselves. Now they say they're going to dissolve and absorb almost half the planet's resources before setting sail on a voyage across the Sea of Stars. Talk about a pain in the ass deity, huh? So it's going to slurp up the whole planet? Can't it just transform anything into magical energy?
Well, hard turn to starboard. Let's just go back to the ground and pretend we never saw a thing.
Sorry, can't let you do that.
Hup! Musashi, get back here!
As if that ever worked on me before. I don't even go back to restaurants to pay my checks. Just keep the ship headed for that fissure, Director. I've got a special move that'll take care of this in a flash.
What are you saying? Surely that can't be possible. Go on, Baron Draco, say something. Is there any way she could possibly pull this off?
Don't ask me.
I knew it. Fortunately, as you can see, I always make it a point to keep a level head. And right now, my level head is telling me this nightmare I'm seeing before me could actually destroy the world. Technical advisor, administrative advisor. Which one do I believe?
Me, of course. Besides, in the first place.
Warning, warning. Initiating resource collection procedures. All intelligent life forms, please close your eyes and relax. Beginning forced shutdown of all life forms functions. Reverting planet to primordial state. Initiating countdown. Thank you, primordial mother ship chaos, and have a wonderful journey.
So, it's counting down the seconds until the entire planet is returned to its primordial state? That's the final warning. If we don't do something fast, chaos will activate the Cronus Crown and disassemble everything on Earth, physically and conceptually, into their component spiritrons. From there, it's only a matter of time until the planet eventually dies. See? We don't have time to think about this.
Then we'll fight together!
Senpai is right. Please come back, Musashi. With the board here now, we still have other options available to us. Suck it up, you two. You're being silly. You think I don't know all that? This is the best option. The only option. Believe me, I don't want to do this, but everyone not dying here is a lot more important to me. So please, you know we've been through a lot together. Just let me go. Let me do this. Are you going to take this one chance to go out doing something truly meaningful away from me?
Oh no, I thought it was Nash talking.
Are you going to take this one chance to go out doing something truly meaningful away from me? As my best master ever, aren't you supposed to use a command spell or magecraft or something to back me up in a moment like this?
Yeah, you're right. Go get him, Nita and Ichiru. Wait, we're out of command spells though.
Alright, now that's what I'm talking about. Hey, everyone inside the border, set a course for the hole. Full speed.
But, hang on, just a moment. Bill Draco is glaring at me. I think he's crying too.
This is Captain Nemo speaking. I'm the captain of the storm border.
Don't worry, Saber Miyamoto Musashi. I'll light the way up to the border's bow. And max out its inertia control and repulsion conversation to keep you safe. The storm border might not be as strong as my father, Poseidon. But with my Nautilus, the Shadow border, and Hephaestus' power all helping out, we can still give him a run for his money. So I promise we'll get you to your destination, no matter how rough our course may be.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. It's definitely a little far to reach on my own, no matter how good with a sword I might be. It's been a long journey. I've slain people, monsters, and now gods. I finally encountered my destiny in the keep of Shimosa's Toke Castle, where my sword at last reached zero. After all that, I could wish for nothing more than to end this journey by setting out for one last selfless act. Truth be told, most of my journey was so pathetic that I'm glad no one was there to see it all. But like I think I told you before, the time when I got to fight alongside all of you were an exception. A female version of Musashi like me never really fit in anywhere, but with you guys, I finally got to fight for a decent cause. That's why I think I could have been a hero, one who could have measured up to proper human history's Musashi. Okay, thanks for everything, Barrel Draco. Do it, Captain.
Roger that. Setting a course for the fissure in space-time. Full speed ahead. I'll never forgive you for this, Musashi!
current airspeed is 27,000 kilometers per hour, but we still can't get a read on our distance to the target. Wah! I can see chaos with the naked eye, but they're still not registering on our sensors. Unless something changes, I don't think the storm border will ever make it to chaos. Not even if we had 1,000,000 years.
What do you mean? I can see it right there. Can't we just keep heading straight for it?
No, we can't. The only reason it looks that way to us is because all we have are simple human senses to rely on to perceive it. But the distance to chaos, rather the route to that void, is actually absurdly complicated. Exactly. It might look like we're going in a straight line, but we're actually going every which way but straight ahead.
Whoa! I just took a look at our course map, and it looks like some sort of jigsaw puzzle. And a 3-dimensional one at that. Isn't there anything you can do about this, Captain?
I do have a route planned, thanks to the paper moon acting as our compass. We're following that route right now, and slowly but surely getting us closer to chaos. That being said, the paper moon's route to chaos will take us 62 hours times 672 attempts. Of course, the storm border would never last that long, to say nothing of Miyamoto Musashi up there on the bow.
Then, what are we supposed to do?
Let me just make sure of something, Da Vinci. Have you gotten the hang of piloting the storm border yet? Do you think you can operate the ship by yourselves? Not easily, but yeah, I think I can manage. I'll never be able to leave this computer room again, though. Oh, and I think I'll also need the Marines. I can manage the systems from here, okay, but I still need people to keep all the interior facilities clean. Got it. Then I'll leave more clones behind. I'm sure I can. I'll make sure I do. Besides, they're not much more than extras. There's no need for them to come along with me. Captain? If our route to chaos is too long to traverse in reality space, then we'll take a shortcut through void space. So I'll cut the distance down from infinite to finite by making a series of intermittent zero sails. What? You can't do that, Captain! Not even the Nautilus could handle the consecutive zero sails. Besides, the border is made for punching through the void space, not jumping through it like a flying fish. I can do it. I'll make it happen. I swear on both my Trident and Nemo Spirit origins.
Whoa! Come now, Captain. You know you shouldn't be so quick to volunteer to risk your life. Wait, hang on. You don't mean...
Yes, I do. Gordoff, this chair is yours now. Though I have to say, it seems like you'll be a lot more at home in the cockpit than the captain's chair.
What? You can't be serious. You can't. No, I...
Okay, I'm off to the engine room. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just think of this as the storm border gaining new Trident engine.
That would not be necessary. Worry not, child of the sea. You may be short in stature, but you are great nonetheless. We shall make a path for you.
What the? I can't believe it! We got a road! It's giving us a straight shot at chaos, cutting through every layer of this cross-dimensional maze.
We are Romulus Uranus, allied to all determined to carve new paths in this world. We were saving the power left in this body for what comes after, but no more. We have decided to use all our remaining divine aura and all our authority to see you to your destination.
Captain, wait! We can go straight there now! It's only 2,000 meters to chaos now. The board can get there in under 3 minutes. Wow. Yeah. No need for the report, Marine. I can see it for myself. What a beautiful view. It's like looking at an ocean of light. I couldn't have asked for a better stairway to the sun. How can I ever repay you?
We may be a god, but we do not seek compensation. Neither would we see you throw your life away. Now go forth, gallant crew of the Stormboarder, and reach the destination we all seek. And that is why we were sent here. All roads lead to Rome. Who was that just now?
Engine room! Crank up the engines up to 120% output! I don't care if we end up stranded 3 minutes from now. We're going to get this job done come hell or high water. This journey was so much fun. I'm so lucky I got another chance to keep traveling, even after I met my end in Shimosa. I don't know who it was that gave me that chance, but whoever you are, thank you. Oh, but it was humanity, then I take it back. I mean, it was humanity that made me an outcast. I am a Musashi subject to pruning theoretical phenomenon, so I'll never get summoned again once I disappear. I wish I could record these thoughts somewhere before I'm gone, but that's probably easier said than done. But that's okay. Really, it's fine. After all, I made it this far, and I did it without changing who I am. That's all I need. Goodbye. Goodbye, Baron Draco. I might not have been able to pull it off myself. Hell, I never really even thought about trying to. But you better make sure you take back your world, okay? Okay, now that I've said my goodbyes, it's time to become the ultimate sword. This battle is what my heavenly eye was made for. Hear me now, kaleidoscope of all things in this world, that are born, grow, and multiply. I will sever every path, cut off every branch, and draw forth the null that lies at your essence. I will slice off every bit I possibly can, and continue to slice off what remains. Thus, I shall become ultimate. I shall become the heavens. But even that is not enough to fulfill my dream. So I will smash through the wall of the heavens, and glare at what lies beyond. Once I have severed the formless, the void, the faith of pure nothing, then I shall become the Buddha's sword and slice through destiny itself. Namu, Tenman, Daijazi, Tenjin. Now is the time for me to use everything I've got. Distance to target. We need to punch through several layers of space, acting like a bounded field. Brace for impact. There's still 3, 4, 5 impacts left. Make sure you don't fall off. Current speed, 29,000 kilometers per hour. Temperature of the outer hull is 400 degrees Celsius and rising. Musashi, are you still there? Are you still alive? Even at this speed, we still can't get close to it. It's a lot farther away than it looks. It'll take 30 seconds until we reach the fissure in space. Can you hang in there until then, Musashi? Musashi? Of course I can, Captain. Don't worry about me. Just keep punching it. Keep the bow pointed up and all the engines at full throttle. We're going to do this thing in style. You got it. Setting elevation angle to 10 degrees. Once we get above the bounded fields, it'll all be up to you. Chaos. Sorry for the late introduction. Hopefully, you won't mind if I let my swords do the talking. This is nothing! Yikes, that was close. Don't tell me I'm gonna get shot down before we get close enough to make my move.
I won't let that happen. The board is going to back you up as best it can. Right to the very end. Don't worry, we'll handle defense. Just save your strengths for when it really counts. Spiritron Cannon, continue firing.
Whoa, nice. Thanks, Captain. I can tell from your voice that you must be a real cutie. Aw, man. Now I really wish I'd met up with you guys sooner.
Me too, Miyamoto Musashi. But keep your focus on chaos. 6,000 meters to go until we reach the fissure. Estimated time until collision, 16 seconds.
Got it. Thanks for the ride, Captain. You did an absolutely fantastic job.
Not at all. It was an honor to help. Your bravery is an inspiration to us all.
Alright. Man, that sure is a big eye you got there. I wonder, can you really see me with it? Even if you can, you're probably thinking, she's only a human. What can she possibly do? You're not wrong. There's no way a normal attack would ever do a thing to a fissure in space-time or the universe. Any kind of physical attack would be pointless, as would any form of resistance. Basically, even the katana of the greatest sword fighter ever is even less significant than space dust as far as you're concerned. Yeah, that's right. Everything I've ever done has amounted to no more than space dust. I told myself I was walking the path of the sword, even as I lost my way. I kept resisting, trying to accept what I couldn't come to terms with. I don't know if I left anything of value behind. I don't even know if I gained anything at all. But even so, the one thing I know is that I've been lucky enough to meet some incredible people. So here I am. Now, after a long and self-centered journey, my blade, my sword, is ready to reach you. Chaos! Your giant fissure in the universe might be devoid of form, but slicing the void is my destiny. Hey, Shinman Mooney, you shitty old man. You know how you love saying you're the strongest in the world? If you're out there, I hope you're watching this. Because I'm about to go where you never could. This is for you, Ishanatan. I shall break through the void to reach the truth. I shall pass beyond the state of zero. I shall break through the void to reach the truth. I shall pass beyond the state of zero.
It was a single flash of a sword. A blade that should never have been able to hit its target. A zero slash that reached its mark with perfect accuracy. How can I prove the existence of something that reaches beyond the void, beyond non-existence?
How can I describe what
she did to reach a being whose very essence lies in non-existence? To strike at the chaotic void that lays past a gap in the universe, beyond time and space itself. I can't. It's impossible to put into words. All I can do is tell you what happened afterward. Her blade did indeed rend the very sky, causing the god of void to disappear beyond space-time without so much as a gasp of surprise. It was, in the truest possible sense, a god-destroying strike.
I did it! I cut the last god. Not a bad job for a Musashi who shouldn't even exist. Huh? That was beyond perfect, if I do say so myself. I hope everyone else saw that. I knew I could pull it off if I tried.
What was that? What just happened?
I don't know. Our senses are all going berserk. I can't tell what's going on outside. What about Musashi? Is she still out on the boat?
No, she's not. Chaos and Musashi are gone. This ship is a part of me, so I can tell there's nothing outside anymore. No god, no heroic spirit, nothing. The fissure in space-time, the gap in the cosmos, is closed.
Then, does that mean...
Yeah, I'm not going to miss words. Chaos returned to their original null state. They'll stay silent forever now. Miyamoto Musashi burned out every ounce of her spirit origin, and completely disappeared. Wait, what? Where are we going? Section 23. The day to bring down gods.
What's going on? What the hell kind of bullshit magecraft was that? The hell do you think you are, raining meteors down on me like no big damn deal? That shit was at least as powerful as Zeus's damn thunderbolts.
Of course. This is the same magecraft I used to defeat Zeus, though only the one time. So, would you agree this display of might is enough to show I am worthy of being your master, Canis? Now, are you willing to form a contract with me, your summoner, and rise up against proper human history?
God damn. Guess that bit about him being Zeus wasn't bullshit after all. Ha! No thanks. I don't take orders from any man. Especially not the kind of man who tries to make me obey by force, just because he's stronger than me.
You think I'm strong? Me? I'm not. I'm a weak, fragile human. Even this victory only came at great personal cost. I only managed to win by using every trick at my disposal. You would easily beat me if we were to fight again now.
Like hell I would. This bastard hasn't even worked up a damn bead of sweat.
I'm not trying to compel you. What I seek is a mutually beneficial relationship. You're just a heroic spirit I need. I want your help. I'm sure you'll find my plan to be to your liking. In fact, I'd even say, in one sense, you'll find it irresistible. You see, while I truthfully declare that my goal is to end the world of humans and build a world of gods. No, on second thought, I'll go ahead and tell you everything. Just between you and me. And that's the true nature of my plan. Now do you see what I mean?
What? What the hell are you thinking? Why would you tell me that? The hell am I supposed to do with that now that you've basically told me you mean to betray Olympus? But besides, shouldn't you be telling secrets like that to someone more obedient, like the Dioscuri?
You still don't understand? I told you this precisely because I knew I could trust you.
Me? Of course you can't trust me. You know how I said I don't take orders from any man? Well, I was lying. It's not just any man. I don't take orders from anyone. Man, woman, human, or god. You know why I end up in this body, right? Because I'm a killer who hates everyone. God and human alike.
Yes, I know. You hated the gods for their flaws and tyranny, and humans for being weak. Yourself included. But, even though you were so enraged and despondent as to rend your own body, you still chose to survive instead of taking your life. Ultimately, you asked the sea god who wounded you, and whom you hated more than anyone, for indemnification, and were turned into a divine spirit. You didn't do it to become a god like Poseidon. You did so to ensure you would never lose all hope for yourself again.
Don't talk about me like you know me. Try again and I'll put my spear through you, even if it's the last thing I do before one of your meteors crushes me.
Yes, I'm aware of the potential consequences if I misspeak. But there's no need to worry about meteors. Didn't I already tell you that you'd win next time? Here, see for yourself.
Huh? The hell are you taking your gloves and cloak off for? What do you think? The hell? Why are your hands so wrinkly?
They've been like this ever since I was brought back to life. You're the first person I've ever revealed this to. I forgot how good it feels to dress lightly. To tell you the truth, I've always hated wearing cloaks. Uh-oh. Now I can't help but want to keep going. Okay, I think I'll take off my shirt too.
Huh? Now what are you talking about? First you bring up Poseidon, and then you start taking off your clothes off right out on this beach? Not even Zeus would insult me like the... Damn, you look terrible.
Thank you for your honesty. It's refreshing to hear the truth spoken so plainly.
You could give Prometheus a good run for his money, at least in terms of sheer emancipation. Of course, I expect there's probably more fitting example in your fancy religion. So, what about the scar on your chest? How come that one isn't healed?
Oh, this? This happened back in my hometown, before I came to Chaldea. It was a curse designed to damage my magical circuits, directly. My father inflicted it on me when I was a child. Afterwards, I was shut away in a basement for several days. That's how I got this.
Shut away, huh? That's a real gentle way of putting it.
It's the only way I can put it. Anyway, to make a long story short, I made it out of that basement, made my father retire, and successfully assumed leadership of my family. That was the point where my objective became clear. I swore then and there I would find a way to overcome betrayal, oppression, discrimination, prejudice, fear, jealousy, anger, anxiety. All the human weaknesses and defects that cast a pall over all our lives and minds. Canis, your summoning was no accident, nor was it a compromise. You're my first, indeed, my only choice. As far as I'm concerned, you were the first to show it could be done. I haven't told anyone else my true objective, not Zeus, and not the Dioscuri. I came to you because I believe you're the only one who will understand how I feel, and why I made the oath I did. So, how about it, Canis? I have enough power to shock you to your core, but my body is not nearly as tough as yours. I may be overwhelmingly strong, but not so much so as to make the opposing side give up in despair. Am I correct? Correct that makes this a particularly enticing offer for someone as hard to please as you.
You were just gonna call me annoying, weren't you?
Perish the thought.
Alright, I got it. Now hurry up and put your clothes back on before my bloodlust starts to fade.
By the way, I would like to make one thing clear. I am, of course, not an exhibitionist.
I'll never forgive the gods of proper human history. The gods of this Lostbelt can piss right off too. Same goes for humans. Don't give a shit what side they're on. They're still just a bunch of hairless apes. That being said, you'd have to be out of your goddamn mind to come up with a plan that crazy. I love it. Alright, Kiristaria, you win. I'll play along with this scheme of yours.
I have no idea. She hates humanity because they're weak. She hates the gods because they're arrogant. So, Kiristaria's plan to remove the weaknesses of arrogance and weakness from all intelligent life is something she can get behind, I guess.
I'm gonna be using you for my own ends. It's the only It's only fair you go ahead and do the same. Heh, so you're gonna protect Olympus and bring back the Age of Gods, huh? Heh. Talk about careful choice of words. This has gotta be the cruelest scam ever. That bastard Zeus has no idea who he teamed up with.
This is the Storm Border. I expect you probably know what's happened by now, but just to be sure. We succeeded at severing Chaos's connection to the space-time. I can confirm that. As of this moment, they have been permanently sealed away. However, the Storm Border sustained significant damage over its long voyage, and we're currently far off course from the Great Shrine. It'll be about an hour before we repair the ship and can return to your present altitude. Baron Draco, MASH, Sherlock Holmes. The Tree of Emptiness has begun to make its way down to the ground, towards Olympus. Da Vinci thinks it's trying to make contact with the Earth's surface. One thing's clear right now, that the tree's internal magical energy is continuing to rise and shows no sign of stopping. There's no time to wait for us to come back you up. I'd like you to go ahead with the operation to cut down the Tree of Emptiness immediately. I shall also tell you the signal for the servant who handled the chaos situation has been lost. And her record in Kalia's spirit origin graph stored on the ship now only says they are lost. That's all I have for you right now. Good luck.
Musashi.
Data loss.
That's every last Olympian machine god dead. So what gives? Do these Ayas not understand that means our truce is over and we're enemies again now? They're all so wide open, it's ridiculous. Damn, there's no reason not to sneak attack them right now. Alright, guess I'm doing this.
Canis, do not be so quick to sully your honor for the sake of your master. There are as many different masters as there are people, are there not? Would yours, himself, a man of honor, be happy with you ending things in this manner?
So you're as considerate as you are insignificant, Mr. Holy Progenitor. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it. They all look so pitiful that I couldn't help but think about it for a moment. Remember our agreement? I said I only help you lot out until we take down Zeus. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go head back to my boss. With Zeus dead and Chaos gone, he's all set to swoop in and take everything for himself. Hell, I bet he's hanging out in front of the Tree of Emptiness, looking all smug even as we speak. That's right. You're still Kirish Taria's... Yeah, that's right. I'm that pretentious show-off servant. Always have been, always will be. Still, I'll say this for the bastard. He's worth it. And I'll tell you this too, Baron Draco and MASH. He's worth fighting, and fighting it as hard as you can. I might be a misanthropic killer, but that much I say for damn certain. Worth fighting as hard as we can.
Canis, how can we reach the Tree of Emptiness roots?
What? You need me to tell you that? Isn't it obvious? See that palace off to the side from the crow's crown? It leads right to the tree's roots. Of course, it's losing altitude along the tree now, so you have to go up the magnetic corridor first. From there, just keep heading up. You'd have to be a complete idiot to miss it. Let me give you one last word of warning. This goes for you too, twins. Us? If you don't want to die... No, wait, that's not right, is it? If you want to stay alive as long as possible, then get out of Dodana and go back home while you can. I'm gonna kill the Chaldeans one way or another. They got no choice but to fight. but you two. We're not going anywhere. We swore to put an end to this world, and that's just what we're going to do. That's so. Alright? Got it. If it's death you want, I'll be glad to give it to you. And while I'm at it, I'll show you what a real master is like, too. Got anything to say in response, Bail Draco? Let's just get this done. It's time to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. Right. The most crucial mission we've been entrusted with.
Well done. It seems there is nothing left for us to say.
Holy Progenitor Romulus, is it just me, or is your body glowing even more brightly than before? It's not like that, Europa. It's a spirit origin dispersing. It means his manifestation is almost over. What happened, Holy Progenitor Romulus?
Forgive us. Unfortunately, we will not be able to join you for your battle against the mage who grew Atlas, the opponent you must defeat at all cost. Though Aether may have summoned us here, we retain a grand spirit class origin. And the only time a heroic spirit with grand status appears is when the final showdown is close at hand. And while, owing to this Lostbelt's own particularities, 2 grand servants were summoned here. We made the same choice the other did, to protect this world rather than eradicate our enemy. Escorting the Stormborder to the void spent the last of our magical energy. Soon, our spirit origin will vanish. Whatever battles are yet to come, you will now need to fight them alone. We hope you can forgive us. Thank you for helping us get there. It's okay. We've got this. We see. Then we leave the rest in your hands, O mage of modernity. If, in the battles to come, you should encounter a foe that threatens to shatter your very soul, look to the sky. Emptiness, or, to think of it another way, space with which to dream, is within grasp of all who reach for it. Even that which lacks form can serve as fuel for the heart. Furthermore, emptiness belongs not to the gods, but to humans. Do not be afraid to reach out and take it. Do that, and your hands will reach even those terrible heavens as surely as ours.
Was that an earthquake? No. That shaking was the flowing shrine starting to move.
Now that Zeus is gone, Olympia Dodana has begun to lose power. We best be on our way, Mr. Baron Draco. It appears we don't have much time left. Alright, fight with Canis. Okay.
There! I've made it to the ground safely. No hostiles detected in our vicinity. Go ahead and jump down, Master. It's okay. I'll catch you.
You okay, Baron Draco? I can't believe you need help getting down from a little ledge like that. I guess people from proper human history are even more fragile than I thought.
Stop that, Makarios. You know he doesn't have the same protections we do.
I do, yeah. Sorry, Baron Draco. I'll be more careful from now on. Foe, is Foe okay too?
Of course. He's right here inside my shield's storage space. Foe! Ah, please get back in there, Foe. We're almost certainly going to be fighting another battle soon.
All of the main defensive mechanisms that were in place have shut down. The quakes have become more frequent as well.
So it would seem. I can no longer sense Lord Zeus's light from within the Cronus Crown. The Cronus Crown controls the crystal mountains and their massive magical energy supply. It gave Lord Zeus the power to wield many different kinds of authority. So the fact that it has shut down must mean... It's only a matter of time until this shrine falls to the ground. Then we better hurry. We just need to keep heading up from here, right? Yes. There's a small purification temple inside the palace. It should be a path. It should have a path that leads to the Tree of Emptiness. Foo! Foo!
What's this place? A table that differs significantly from Olympian design. 7 chairs. A modern-day magical circuit in the room. It seems most likely that this is the Cryptor's meeting room. I expect this is where Curious Taria and the other Cryptors. Attention, my fellow Cryptors evacuating to Olympia Dodana. If you're hearing this, Zeus has fallen to Chaldea, and the Tree of Emptiness now belongs solely to me. The moment is at hand. The Tree of Emptiness stored magical energy has reached a critical point. Now that my Tree of Emptiness Atlas is about to fully bloom, our contest to grow our Lostbelts and determine the next course of human history is over, and I've won. I only hope that you're all still alive to hear this. I'm sure you have many thoughts, but I hope you can accept the new world that will soon be upon us. Farewell.
That was Curious Taria. Then that corridor must be the one that leads to the Tree of Emptiness. Huh? Master, the woman we saw in the Russian Lostbelt is standing in front of the corridor.
Huh? What are you talking about, Mash? There's no one near the corridor.
Makaros is right. There's no magical energy there either. Are you okay? Are you sure you're not just exhausted? Huh? But I can see her right there, plain as day.
Come to think of it, our instruments couldn't observe her in Russia either. Perhaps she wishes to tell us something, or perhaps she's some kind of random phenomenon. Regardless, we have no time to deal with her now. As it seems she won't be getting in our way, it may be best if we move on and ignore her. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I know you're right, but she seems like she does want to tell us something.
Forget about the invisible girl, come on. We're almost at the end of this. What are you scared of at this point? This guy completely kicked your asses in Atlantis, right? Don't you want to return the favor this time? Yeah, you're right. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on Curious Taria.
Right. Well said, Master. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what it is you want to tell us. Next time, I'll make sure to hear what you have to say. But right now, I have to go.
You know, even I can never tell what it is you're thinking. Tell me, Priestess, did you want to stop them? Or did you want to kill them here and now? I see. It goes without saying, does it? Then as I suspected, you simply don't care one way or another, or the other. Understood. In that case, I won't interfere with their battle either. Perhaps Curious Taria's inhuman resolution and unshakable willpower will prevail. Perhaps it will be the daring and unpredictable Chaldeans who carry the fate of humanity on their shoulders. Or perhaps our luck will prevail over both of them, even after making enemies of everyone. Regardless of what happens, as a lone priest, I will simply watch and see what form the foreign god's own truth will take. So that's the biggest tree of emptiness on the planet.
Huh? That's strange. I'm not getting any response from Shiba. I'm not seeing anything in the way of confirmed future attack patterns with future prediction either. It looks like it doesn't have any hostile intent whatsoever.
What? Does this mean this tree of emptiness doesn't possess any means of attacking its enemies? Or perhaps that it has no need for them?
So this is the Tree of Emptiness Atlas. Even I have never seen it this up close before. It really does...
Don't know why I couldn't read that.
It really does look like there's a galaxy inside an empty tree. I mean, I could see that from the ground before too, but...
Yeah, seeing it up close is somehow overwhelming. I mean, it's definitely beautiful, but... But more than that, it's terrifying, I take it. I feel the same way, Adelaide, Macarius. Hello, Chaldeans, Remnants, and Olympian traders. As a representative of both worlds, allow me to welcome you to the Tree of Emptiness Atlas.
Limbo!
Right you are. It is I, the very Limbo you defeated only a short while ago. Surprised? Shocked? No need to say anything. I can tell exactly how you feel. You're possibly quivered with astonishment, yes? But as you can see, I am indeed immortal. No matter what manner of harm is visited upon me, I will always bounce back as surely as turning a page. I never gave you permission to speak, Limbo. Be warned that I am not as lenient as Zeus. Now be quiet, or you'll find yourself burning to cinders like the pages of which you have likened yourself. What was that? A mere cryptid daring to tell me what to do? You mean you still haven't noticed? Unbelievable. You do understand that you're the Shikigami Limbo left here to keep an eye on the Tree of Emptiness, yes? Well, the thread tying you to the real Limbo has been cut. You are now Limbo's last remaining clone. Impossible! I'm afraid you must be mistaken. Only that Omyoji could ever hope to sever my spells. What? It has been severed? How? What could have possibly happened? This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a horrible joke. I can't believe I can only die one more time. Very well. If you excuse me, Curious Taria Wooddime, I believe I shall leave this in your hands. I'm going to wait over there by the Tree of Emptiness and watch you all kill one another from afar. Good grief. Incorrigible till the end. First off, let me congratulate you for prevailing against Zeus. I was sure your chances were almost non-existent. I'm impressed you managed to defeat him without losing a single member of your team. Easy. Bro Draco, just breathe. If it's all the same to you, I would appreciate it if you kept the provocations to a minimum. Much as I would like to speak with you at length, we simply haven't the time. That Tree of Emptiness behind you is in a very precarious state, and we're not about to let all of our hard work thus far be for nothing. We will be cutting it down as soon as possible, whether you like it or not. A most practical decision. But I'm afraid you're a bit late. Too late. My Tree of Emptiness is almost already complete. Before, it was simply waiting to fully bloom. Now, it's using over half its power to protect itself. Once the Tree of Emptiness bark reaches that point, it is no longer possible to interfere with it externally. The only ones who can make the tree die are Zeus, who was connected to it directly, and myself, since I possess the right to use it as I see fit. And that means, if you want to cut down the Tree of Emptiness, our only choice is to defeat you, right?
Yes, that's right, Master. Curious Taria Wooddime, if what you say is true, then all you had to do was stay out of sight and wait. But instead, you chose to show yourself and confront Master Baron Draco directly. And that must mean you're prepared, aren't you?
I am. If you're able to defeat me, I'm prepared to hand over the Tree of Emptiness. Oh-ho. You never wore that expression so fierce as the one I see on you now, Mash. You too, Baron Draco. I'm glad I'm finally getting to see your true selves. I knew you two weren't fighting me with all you had back in Atlantis. Or at least, what I saw of you didn't quite fit what I had heard about you before. I was told you two never give up, no matter how powerful your opponent is, and that you swallow your despair and rise up to meet any challenge. I was also told that you acknowledge your fears, remember to search for answers, hold on to hope, and never doubt who you are. That you were a master who faced impossible odds and fought through them all while carrying the future of humanity on your shoulders. Ah, this is so exciting. At last, you are finally as I imagined. Now, you look just like David described. Now, you are indeed the greatest enemy I could hope to face. There's a lot I want to say to you, but it can wait until after we've beaten you.
Foo!
Whoa! When did you learn to talk tough like that, Baron Draco?
True, I never thought I'd hear you say anything like that either. And yet, strangely enough, it also sounded just like something you would say.
Indeed, Mr. Baron Draco does seem to be back to his old self, as he used to be at Caldia. Right now, it's clear he's not consumed with sympathy for his Lostbelt, nor preoccupied with a mystery of the foreign god. His only focus right now is on the powerful enemy before him. Now I see. So this is what you wanted, Curious Taria. A bow to determine the greatest master, and a way to entrust what is to come to Baron Draco, without putting himself in his debt. Wonderful! That's just what I was hoping for, Master of Caldia, though you were never one of us. Don't worry, I'm not going to pull an Akuta. I'm simply going to obliterate you here and now.
The enemy master has assumed a combat stance. Master!
Right. Let's show him what we're made of, Mash. Come, Canis. Let's begin. This will be the last battle ever to be fought between humans. Well, that's a straight up lie. Okay, so we got Sherlock, who's only NP4? Really? That's like a weirdly lame. Okay, what's the best utility one I got? I think I should actually just wear my old uniform. Alright. Alright, let's go.
System, all check. 大丈夫ですから。マスター。
Okay, so best option right now.
内熱衝撃板装填します。
Get the NB gauge, get some stars for next turn.
内熱衝撃板
But
装填し
invincible.
ます。パラドクスビクターセット。
Put defense pierce. And just go out with Nash.
ブーストストライク。バーニャ突撃します。確実に。
Well, that's not fun. I should probably look at what Canis can do. Low chance of decreasing single enemy's HP recovery amount, and increased immobilization resist, and increased MP seal resist, and increased seal skill resist. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. What does Sherlock Holmes do? Inflict MP seal, one enemy, gain C stars. Increased gather rate, and apply debuff immune. And card effective for one turn and apply evade. Okay. Yeah. Ivan Jane! Man, I'm really worried how this fight's gonna go. Okay, got 2 attack downs. That sucks. Okay, I think everyone should be able to NP next turn then. Nice. Nice. Dear God! She's really laying on Ivan. I don't think I should heal. Okay, so what does Elementary Deer do? Decrease defense for all enemies, 3 turns, apply ignore invincible, ignore defense, increase critical strength, increase of overcharge. I think I want to do Elementary My Deer first and go into Mold Camelot and into my only attacker. Personally, I don't think the crit buff is going to be that helpful. I'd rather just have the defense. We'll see how it backfires, I mean. Okay, we're down to 60k. Damn it! Ah, man. Fine. Alright, RSJ. I mean, if I'm lucky, I can just keep stacking damage stats with Gaff and Scotty and Mash. I doubt it, but you know, if you want it. Thank God that doesn't have Pierce Invincible. Wow. Hot digging damn, that worked out well. Ooh, we got a Scotty chain. Don't have any crit stars though. I think I wanna get MP back up? Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got another Arch Chain. That's good. How is Holmes not like 10-10-10? That seems like an unnecessary nerf for guarantees story support. That's a lot of damage. Come on, crit. Really hope for that crit. God damn it. Every damn time. Okay, at the very least we have the NP for next turn. That's nice, I guess. I feel like I should heal Scotty. She seems kind of important in this fight now. Man, he just keeps going after Scotty. Wait, how long is the heal debuff last for? One turn? Okay, I'll save the heal for next turn then. Alright. More damage cut. Along with the evade. You know, I probably should give her like an actual evade instead of the one-hit one. Because after the MP, she's basically free game. That was my been a mistake. Okay, we're good. God damn it. Still. Okay, it's good. I really hope it's not too bad. Ah, it's not too bad. Okay, let's target this time with Matt. I should have done the other one. I derp. Scotty has lots of longer than I really expect her to. Kinda thought we would cycle through her by now. This fight might take an hour. Holy crap, she has love bust on her. That's why it hurts so much. Yeah, she still has so much health. This is pretty damn annoying. Oh, yeah, 50k. God damn it. You know what? I should probably. That's not helpful. Probably should try and guts just in case. Nice. I have concerns. I don't know what the break effect's gonna be. Ah, full heal. Fun. Okay, so I have a guts. Everyone else is dead though. Do I keep Holmes? I'm not sure if I want to keep Arjuna or not. He's kind of high risk of dying anyways after I had the evade gone. I think keeping Masha might be better. Man, it took us everything to tear it down to the first bar. Or first 2 bars. Oh, that did a fair bit. And of course she didn't crit. Cool. Cool. We live! Arjuna has a chain. He also has the attack boost, so might as well use him. Can I center? Nope. Alright, I tried. Ooh, Arch chain. Ow. Wow. Man, that ignore defense effect really does a lot. Right, chance for invincible. Other thing. Damn, I can't let Mash die now. What is the best option here? Arch chain. I'm out boss. Crap. So Mash and Arjuna are probably dying this turn then. Oh man. I hope the Emperor can survive last 2 bars. Ooh, nice. Good. Not good. Okay, still fine. We're still fine. Alright.
天と地の狭間にて
Let's just keep Mash alive.
人
Please.
はかくあるべしとここに
Now we just need to sequence this right so that we can NP more often.
これを賜わすひれ伏すがよ
Also need to NP in 3 turns.
あちら死ねあちら
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're still good. We got an arch chain going on here.
内熱衝撃板装填します内熱衝撃板装填しますはい示弾
どうしがたいね
Alright. At the very least, we're ready for the next NP. Seriously? 4%? Can we get that much? Let's heal Mash. Alright.
どうしがたいの
Emperor's Chain.
これを賜わ
Hey, crit! Damn.
すひれ伏すがよいぞ 薄いな
Gosh, he has so many buffs on her. Well, Mash is just kind of dead here. But
遊びは終わり
before she leaves, at least we can get the defense buff up. I mean, it's not
どうしが
30%
たいの
chance.
天と地の狭間にて人はかくあるべしとここに新たなるノリを敷く
We're almost at the halfway point of the last bar. Cool.
凍結展開これは多くのうち多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだ高くもっと高くどこまで俺は飛べる絶対帰れるぜ
Alright, Mash has guts. I got real about that.
示弾装填し
Ooh, nice crit. Nice. Alright, that's fine. Hard. Down charge her. Alright. Hopefully the invincibility doesn't trigger. Or, you know, trigger crit. That went nice. Always something with you, game. Alright, so this should recharge us back to 50, and then we can just heal and get another 100. I guess we can hold it? If I really want to? Oh, the invincibility is gone. I didn't notice that. Oh, close.
天と地の狭間にて人はかくある
That's
べ
a
し
pretty big risk, but
ここに
no ability to
新たな
remove
る
their
乗りを
buffs.
敷く
Can't still way too much goddamn damage on normal attacks.
ひれ伏すがよいぞ
Ooh. 84%, nice.
当然の結末
And that was
であ
over?
る
Okay. I was getting so excited to kill her. Or him. Whew.
Damn it! These guys just won't let the hell up. What a pain in the ass. The hell's going on here? Come on, Kiristaria. What are you holding back for? Do the thing already.
What thing? Do you mean what I showed you back on the beach back then?
Not that, dumbass! Those mirrors you love to throw around. I never got to see them in Atlantis. I want to kick back and enjoy the show from the winning side for once.
Ah, you mean my meteor rain. Naturally, I'm not going to hold anything back. However, it would seem it's time. Excuse me, Baron Draco, but would you mind pausing for just a few seconds? Huh?
Master, the Tree of Emptiness's inner magical energy is spiking rapidly. Get back! It's not safe!
Something's coming down from the sky? Could this be the foreign god's advent? Though right now, I must admit, I'm more concerned with that sky. It's neither the night sky nor outer space. It's not even the same cross-dimensional space where chaos resided. Even I can't make heads or tails of it. What is that?
Did the Tree of Emptiness's insides just disappear? No, wait. I can see something inside. Is that a giant? It looks humanoid.
Indeed, that is the body of our god. That glorious form of our glorious god is the very reason we disciples were summoned. Excellent work, Kiristaria. Excellent. I'm impressed to see a mere human accomplish this. Well done. I admit, I had my suspicions that your little tiff with Chaldea may be violating your contract with the foreign god. But, as they say, all's well that ends well. Indeed, with this, humanity has fully and finally reached its end. Now, no one can stop the advent of God. The foreign god cannot take physical form on this planet. Thus, when the Tree of Emptiness grows to completion, and its hollow is fully filled, the foreign god will descend to Earth, using the tree as their vessel. It's just like what you did with Grand Summon Oracle Aether. It's over. Game, set, and match.
Kiristaria?
I don't think so, Baron Draco. You put up a good fight, but you're simply far too late and far too powerless. You know, since this is all so incredibly thrilling, I think I'll go ahead and deal with you myself, so that Lord Kiristaria need no longer. However, there is no place for the foreign god here. Look closer, Limbo. See for yourself exactly what's inside my Tree of Emptiness. What is offered to it? What are you talking about? That form inside the Tree of Emptiness is clearly the body of... What? What is this sickening divinity? How can there already be another god inside? Who is this loathsome squatter? Who is this other god?
Who the hell you think? You forget all the times Curious Taria mentioned his name? This tree of Emptiness' name ain't Magellan, it's Atlas.
Then, you mean you summoned a divine spirit inside the tree? Atlas, who is this Atlas?
In Greek mythology, Atlas is the name of the Titan who literally carried the world on his shoulders. So you brought him here ahead of time, Curious Taria?
Yes, I did. I actually summoned 3 servants in total. Canis, a divine spirit from proper human history, the Dioscuri from this Lostbelt, and Atlas, the giant who served as the foundation of the Greek world in proper human history. After coming to a mutual understanding, he agreed to aid me in my plan. A plan to build a new age of gods on this world, rather than hand it over to the foreign god. How dare you! This is a clear breach of contract! Not at all. I've obeyed every instruction the foreign god gave me. Our agreement was that I grow my Tree of Emptiness to completion. We never agreed on what was going to fill it. Despite its name, it didn't feel right having it sit there so empty, so I took the liberty of preparing a resident for it ahead of time. The halos are growing red! You mean its communications have been cut off? This is a disaster! The foreign god would never be able to descend like this! What is the meaning of this, Curious Taria Wudime? How dare you disobey the foreign god? Obedience was not what I offered to the foreign god to begin with. We merely made a deal as equals. I've never stopped believing in the future, the possibilities of humanity. My own body may no longer may no longer fit in with proper human history thanks to the foreign god resurrecting me. But I never attempted to overthrow humanity for the foreign god's sake. I moved away from proper human history so I could expel them. Suffice to say, Limbo, I've always despised you and the way you take twisted pleasure in destruction. How dare you speak to me like that, you wretched traitor!
Not so fast, idiot. You want to get to Curious Taria, you're gonna have to go through me first.
Impudent false divine spirit! This is a new low, even for barbaric servants like yourself.
You think? I hardly gave you a second's thought, Limbo. You wasted so much energy mocking everyone you could that I knew you were gonna end up the biggest laughingstock of all. So, does this mean the foreign god isn't going to come here then?
Correct. There is already another god occupying the one place they can manifest. So the foreign god will never appear here as long as Atlas is around.
Then, does this mean Curious Taria did all this to protect Earth from the foreign god?
If only it were that simple. But it isn't, is it, Curious Taria? At long last, I'm finally beginning to see exactly what it is you pose a great threat to. Right you are, Sage of Chaldea. Your insight and observational skills are remarkable. All the more so considering that Zeus interfered with your mind. I have no desire for the foreign god to rule Earth, but I also refuse to submit to proper human history.
Huh? But you just said you were going against the foreign god. That everything you've done was to help humanity's future.
Not humanity's futures. Humans. I have no wish to protect proper human history, nor do I think that human history thus far has taken the optimal path. In that regard, it makes no difference whether I or the foreign god use the Tree of Emptiness mash. I simply can't bring myself to choose the future for proper human history You of Caldia are the only ones who can do that. Uh-oh.
Is this the calm before the great flood? The kind that once drowned the world of proper human history? No, that can't be right. This will no doubt destroy the world. But it's so very warm.
Just tell us what it is you're after already, Pure Staria. The rebirth of humanity, of course. The bell of revolution has been rung. Atlas will use the magical energy stored in the Tree of Emptiness to create new laws, new textures, and spread them across the world. As for myself, I will make my declaration. Human wisdom has met its defeat. Human power alone is simply incapable of progressing beyond this point. Humans are fundamentally incapable of making the right choice. I, of course, am no exception. No matter how many times we deliberate, fight, and so on and so forth, our history will never become what it should. Why? It should be obvious. Humans are hopelessly limited by our lifespan. We are weak, exceedingly so, not as individuals, but as a species. Only those with certain privileged environments are capable of love, acceptance, and respect. At its heart, human intelligence is built on taking from others, on selfishness. There is no utopia to be found on that path. Worlds such as that will always produce innocent victims. The hell that was proper human history proves as much beyond a shadow of a doubt. But that doesn't mean we can give up. For something this important, there is no room for compromise or backpedaling. What I'm after is simple. If a utopia is beyond current human reach, then I'll revolutionize what it means to be human. If the human species is weak, then I'll make it stronger. That's right. Every human on this planet is about to be reborn. They will leave their weak human forms in favor of superior bodies, heightened senses, and marvelous potential. I will have them become something greater than human. A new life form that even surpasses the machine gods. Naturally, that goes for all of you as well. This is my plan, a new age of gods. Once everyone is like unto a god themselves, there will be no more inequality. Every last person will have the power, the responsibility to influence the world. And one day, should all these new gods be willing, they will give birth to a new intelligence who can and will lead history to a much better place. That is my conclusion. My own Operation God Destroyer. As of today, humanity will bring down the very concept of gods. Does that young man realize what he's saying? Grrr, why is this ship only picking up audio? Get Kiristar up on the screen already, damn it! Ugh, I can't believe the god-unfearing delusions that not-so-sweet summer child is spouting. How dare he try to make all of humanity into gods? We can't let him get away with such a dastardly... Wait, did you say gods, not monsters? Or spare parts for some nightmare ritual? No, that can't possibly be right. There's simply no way he could do that. That's the whole trouble with kids these days. They think they can attract all the votes they need just by dangling an impossible manifesto in front of...
I don't think he's exaggerating, Director. It looks like he's telling the unvarnished truth. All the stormboards and instruments support what Kiristar is saying. Right now, Tree of Emptiness Atlas is spreading is spreading the true fifth element, true aether, across the world. In fact, even as we speak, it's refining your soul's spiritual format. It's great, in other words. And not just for you, it's doing the same for Baron Draco, Mash, and all border staffs too. If this keeps up, even as you retain your humanity, you guys really will turn into beings that will eventually have the same capabilities as heroic spirits. Or to measure on humanity's scale, you'll end up being on the same level as gods.
Come now, surely you jest.
Master, your magical circuits are improving in both mass and quality. No, wait, it's not just you. It's happening to me, Macarios, and Adelaide too.
Unfortunately, Mr. Wooddine, that plan is pure fantasy. You think making everyone into superior godlike beings will usher in a new world. Even if you succeed at giving people everything they will need, whether it be a sense of fulfillment, long and healthy lives, or physical abilities that eliminate the necessity for competition. So long as people retain their intelligence, there will always be conflict. The only difference will be in scale and destruction. What you are trying to do here is... I understand that. As long as individuals exist, fighting will remain the only cycle of growth. But that will come to an end one day. With a larger perspective, broader wisdom, and a longer lifespan in which to learn and grow, humanity will be sure to reach the next cycle. That's right. You will all be able to break the chains that humanity thus far could not. From here on, humans will no longer need to make gods to save them. Everyone will be a god capable of saving everyone else.
But something about this still seems...
That being said, some things will certainly be lost in service of this greater good. This revolution will be limited to humanity on Earth as it exists right now. I don't have the power to bring back the people from proper human history. Once Atlas's texture covers Earth, proper human history will be gone forever, well and truly lost. After all, it will no longer have any place to return to, just like the foreign god cannot occupy the tree of emptiness with Atlas keeping them away.
What? But then your plan is essentially the same as the foreign gods. It's not any different from having wiped Earth clean.
What do you think, Baron Draco? Don't you agree with my plan has merits? Under different circumstances, I think it's incredible. But as things stand now, I can't accept it. Do you think I am merely running away? That I seek to abandon the past and present? You're not wrong. I have no good response to that. While I do believe you're capable of bringing that past and present back, I also can't deny that I'm passing all of that work onto you. It seems the foreign god has taken measures to deal with me. I suppose it only makes sense that they would seek to end my life, since they can't touch the Tree of Emptiness. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid none of you have a choice. I'm going to use Tree of Emptiness Atlas to revolutionize the world before the foreign god can break our contract. What you do next is up to you, Baron Draco and Mash. You can choose the revolution and its bright future, a future of gods where everyone is happy. Or you can choose proper human history and all of its bleakness, with its myriad of problems and dead ends. But be warned, if you try to interfere, I will show you no mercy. This is my grand order. It is the ideal I have fought for through my entire life. If you wish to stand in its way, then you must fight with all the strength you possess. This planet's future rests upon the outcome of this battle. If you think you can choose a greater future than I, if you believe you are strong enough for me to entrust you with the Tree of Emptiness, then prove it. I am Curious Tario Wooddine. As a cryptor, I denounce proper human history. I am an enemy of Caldia, and by extension, you. And I am the leader of Team A, who fought to protect humanity. Oh, Mash has to be a starting member. I believe Mash can cheese it. So I want to see that happen. All right, let's go.
「星の形、空の形、神の形、我の形。天体は空洞なり、空洞は虚空なり。虚空には神ありき。」
Do we get a turn? Okay, cool. What the hell overcharge 2 mean? I don't know what overcharge times 2 means. I thought it would be like you can use skills twice, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
こういうこともできる。古きルール。どれにしようかな。内熱衝撃板装填します。示弾前に出ます。示弾装填します。照準捉えました。ブーストストラップアーニア突撃します。確実に
天は巡らず。スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントルム、アンバース、アニムスピア。
We're alive!
誰か
Wait, was that supposed to be effect? Hmm.
もうお前だ。ならばこうしましょう。
He doesn't have a debuff, and I can't give him debuffs. I say that flare.
なるほど、了解しました。行きましょう。終わるがいい。狂い酒。
Right! Crit defense. He had that.
雷の矢。
My brother.
強運の星を置く。カルディアの灯火を。
以前のよう示弾装填します。
そして英語滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体。マカープラーヤ。あまり無理はさせない。
Right, he heals when you NP him.
神明凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよモールド
明星のシルベール、豊穣の兆しを。
Oh, crap. Didn't realize he could do that.
前に出ます。はい、示弾装填します。照準捉えました。ブーストストラップアニア突撃します。確実に
地は動かず天上の神々。
I don't know how worried I should be.
オルテナウス、はい、前に出ます。神明
Because isn't this HP down permanent? I should
こ
really
れは
double
多
check
く
that.
の道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。
I actually have no idea how fast you can solo this.
照準
All I know is that it's possible.
バーニア突撃します。確実に
カルディアの灯火よ、強運の星を。
Yeah, resistant crit attacks. Oh, that's a number thing. HP recovery when sustaining NP damage. Low chance to decrease charge by 1 end turn. Low chance to remove a single enemy buff during normal attacks. And then something Jerusalem. Negate defense disadvantage due to class affinity and gain resistance against critical attacks. And divine trait does not get applied. Interesting. Hmm.
内熱衝撃板装填します。
了解しました。
なんだ示弾装填します。
クレイザこれはさすがに明星のシルベール。
Well, still taking 0.
内熱衝撃板装填します。パラドックスエフェクターセット。
And same time, might as well. All fun. Mash. Grab chance.
オルテナ前に出、はい。神明凍結展開。これは多くの道、
Okay.
多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。
So we're double stacked on this now.
モールだ。照準捉えました。バーニア突撃します。確実に
Like, doesn't it get to a point where he just lowers your HP down to like max 1?
アニ
And then he crits you to death?
アントルアンバースアニムスピア。
Wait, how the hell does Sky live?
豊穣の兆しを。
どれにしようかな。
Oh, wow, I actually was able to stun him. Not gonna lie, kinda surprised.
どしがたいの。ほう、どしがたいの。これを構わす。ヒレフスが良いぞ。
Wow, you've got the charge loss.
示弾装填します。はい。
天は巡らず天上の神々。
Okay, so before inflicting damage from attacks, decrease your attack 3 turns. Ah, that's annoying.
以前のようにはいきませんが、
Luckily, we don't need attack mass right now.
神明凍
Okay,
結
so
展
we're
開。
popping off a
これ
lot
は
of
多く
defensive
の道、
stuff.
多くの願いを受けた
We
幻
still
想
haven't
の城。
gotten down to the first part yet, though. That's concerning.
強運の星を。
My
明
buff.
星のシルベール。
Let's just get some crit stars. They have like a red stuff or something? Or are we doing like double digits? Not really a good setup here for us. I still have their attack down thing. I guess it's not that big of a deal.
まあいいだろう。示談前に出ます。私の知らぬ影の城。私が有する影の城。空に来たり、ここへ来たり。
Okay, so let's just let us survive the meteor storm. Can crit, Mash. Can crit.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Anton, Ambers, Animusphere. 明星のシルベート。
Okay, so what we got here? Sky chain? I guess? Or we can go for an arch chain and try to heal Mash at the same time.
命令とな、なんだと？どうかな？
カルディアの灯火よ。豊穣の兆しよ。
This guy is getting dangerously close to dying.
こういうこともできる。
Okay, apparently he missed the charge again. That's nice, I guess.
遊びは終わりか。ほう、どうしがたいの。
Okay, so we're basically just gonna turtle this until
参考を超越し、
someone dies, I guess.
御帝を凌駕せし覇者。それこそが始皇帝、すなわち陳である。これを賜す。
Alright, that's the first bar down. That's 14 turns. Yikes.
天は巡らずカルディアの灯火よ。強運の星よ。
Huh. He cleared all my buffs. Well, damn. Best option here. Mashing? This seems like a good idea. Oh wait, he has the crit defense back up. Damn it. And this is gonna be like the rare time to actually crit with 50%. Oh, cool.
バーニャ突撃します。確実に。
さすがに豊穣の兆しよ。
パラドクスセット。
Got a mash chain. Yeah, I really should have done that. Well, might as well just clear the board off then.
内熱衝撃板装填します。
Boop, boop, and boop.
照準捉えました。
Got 0. Good, 0. Clears it out.
天上の神々。カル ルギアの灯火よ、
結んだ。
オルテナウス
Camelot
疑似リンク
into
開始。
ほう。
内熱衝撃板装填します。
Let's just keep
以前のようにはいきませんが、
動詞が
heat off everyone else. God, I want Sky to live.
神明凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよ、モールだ。
地は動かず、明星の
Ah,
しるべ。
stars. Fine. Huh. Don't really got anything going on here.
そうきたか。
Right, debuff immune. That's the thing.
命令とな。
動詞がたいの。
もろいもろい。こうだ。
God, we're still the first ball. We're barely scratched like 10k.
天は巡らず、強運の星を。
遊びは終わりか。どうし。はっはっは。天と地の狭間にて、人はかくあるべしと。ここに新たなる
I have no
を
idea if
敷
this
く
is hard or it's just genius.
これを賜す。
I don't feel like we can lose. Like, it already doesn't feel like we can
が
win.
良いぞ。
Especially with my
明
damn crit
星
luck.
のしるべよ、強運の星を。
Seriously, what the hell's going on with my crit luck? Burp, 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 burp.
まあいいだろう。
動詞がたいの。
Alright, so this lets us survive another one. And then
我が名
we
に
build
紐
up
付けられし力。
Kin
我
Shi
が
Hong's
声に応えて門を開
MP again.
け。来たれ我が城、神の城。ゲートオブスカイ。
They just don't damage cut either. Oh, we're finally under 200k. How fun. What's going on in the news today?
コスモス、ゴッツ、アニマス、アントニー、アンバース、アニメ、アニムスフィア。王者の兆しよ。
Right, Scotty. Right. Damn.
内熱衝撃板装填します。パラドクスエフェクターセット。前に出ます。はい。
Mass chain.
示弾装填します。照準捉えました。
No crits again.
突撃します。確実に。
地は動かず、明星のしるべよ。
Man.
オルテナウス疑似リン
動
ク開始。
詞がたいの。
前に出ます。
Okay, that's not the greatest move I could have done,
凍
but
結展開。これは多くの道、多くの
Still
願い
really
を
want
受け
those
た幻想
stars.
の城。こうせよ、モールだ。
8 stars, 12 stars.
強運の星を。
Alright, so we're two
遊びは終わり。
away basically. 30 into 30?
ほう。
That seems like a good idea. I mean, my crit luck has been awful this entire fight,
天
but
と地の
let's
狭間に
see.
て、人はかくあるべしと。ここに新たなるノリを敷く。
So
が良いぞ。
That's enough.
天は巡らず豊穣の兆しを
Oh, my boss.
そうきたか。
前に出ます。はい、前に出ます。
Oh, finally, crit.
バーニャ突撃します。確実に
Only got that 91.
内熱衝撃板装填します。パラドクスエフェクターセット。前に出ます。はい、時短装
Smashing.
填します。照準捉えました。バーニャ突撃します。
Oh, we're almost probably under 100,000.
さすがに手明星の
Wait, what?
シルベー
God damn it. Well, I screwed up.
内熱衝撃板装填します。オルテナウス疑似リンク開始。時短装填します。
So, I think we're just dead here.
凍結展開。これは多くの後
Unless Mash takes literally no damage
こうせよモールだ
from the...
スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントリア、アン
Man, this looks really cool, but
バー、アニムス、
after the 5th time, how is the Earth still standing?
強運の星を
In all honesty. Not gonna lie, did not expect to survive
どう
that.
しがたいの。天と地の狭間にて人はかくあるべしとここに新たなるノリを
Like, I
敷く。
figured Mash could survive that, but I didn't really expect our Lord and Savior Emperor Queen Xihang is gonna survive that.
天上の神々
Up,
明星のシルベー
無粋な。そうきたか。
might as well heal, I guess.
遊びをどうし。
Man,
参考を超越し
this buff removal is super annoying.
し覇者それこそが始皇帝すなわち陳である。はっ
Crit, thank you.
ひれ伏すが良いぞ。
Alright, 45.
カルギアの灯火よ豊穣の兆しよ
And buff removal. So very annoying.
パラドクスエフェクターセット。はい、時短はい。照準捉えました。
Well, at least that crit.
突撃します。確実に
カルギアの灯火よ
無粋な。
強運の星よ
無粋
Okay. That works out, I guess. Ooh, that works out real well.
な。遊びはほう。
Should be able to break this bar at least.
天と地の狭間にて人はかくあるべしとここに新たなるノリを敷く。
Oh, so recently I've been reading Lord of Mysteries, and man, that is a good novel. It's an isekai, but there's like a real good reason why it is an isekai. Like, it's actually like a plot point.
地は動かず
Oh boy.
スターズ
Wait, are we just
コ
dead?
スモスゴッツアニムスアントリアンバースアニムアニムスピリ
Oh, thank God, I need
王
one.
に兆しを
Or one guts. Did not expect the full bar. Still know if I... Okay, everything's just recharged. Great.
以前のようにはいきませんが、前に出ます。はい。
That sucks.
神明、凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよ、モールだ。
Kind of hoping to save that
バーニャ
for
突撃します。
later.
確実に。
カルディアの灯火よ明星のシルベート
Okay, let's get rid of all that crit stuff.
どうしほうどうしほう
前に出ます。
これを構わ
If you don't get rid of the crit stuff now, then bug us
天
later.
は巡らず強運の星を
遊び
示弾装填します。
Oh man. 300k.
天と地の狭間にて人は
Gotta
かく
try
あ
to
る
make
べ
it
し
as much damage as possible.
ここに
Keeping the
新た
MPs
な
up.
るノリを敷く
Anyways, about lore mysteries. The Isekai part is actually a plot point because
明星のシルベート
the character is searching for the legacy of another Isekai, another transmigrated person, and they wrote their they're looking for their diary, basically. And the diary is written all in an Earth language. So that's the reason why the Isekai part works, in my opinion. And wow, I lost all my buff story.
So 来たか ほうどうしほうこれを賜わす
But other than Isekai part, it really rarely comes up, other than when he finds more pages of the diary.
明星のシルベート
And you know, the occasional random reference to modern pop culture. But other than that, boy. Do I use it now? Heal a little bit. We're gonna lose the buffs anyways, probably. I was gonna
遊
maximize
び
when
は
we
終
can.
わりかほう参考を
But
超
yeah,
越
it's
し
the setting is
御
like
帝を凌駕せし覇者
Industrial
それこそが始
Revolution
皇帝すなわ
England,
ち
I
陳である
guess. Like that's the setting. It's not actually England. Although I
こ
think
れ
the
を
name
賜わすひれ伏すがよいぞ
地は動かず強運の星
Yeah,
を
the Industrial Revolution England combined with like the insanity system from what the something Cthulhu, was it? The Cthulhu mythos? Uh,
来月衝撃版装填します。以前示弾はい。
but yeah, like
凍結
there
展開
are
これは多くの道
There's like a magic-based system based on like
こうせよ
22 what you call it, tarot cards. But they're not named as tarot cards, just that there's 22 of them and they all represent like the surface level meanings.
カルディアの灯火よ
And I'm not selling this very well, but it's a very good series. It's very explanation heavy. If you like world building, you'll love the Lord of Mysteries.
前に出ますパラドクスエフェクターセット前に出ます照準捉えました
これを賜す
血は動かず豊穣の兆しよ
Oh, still alive. That's a plus.
内熱衝撃板装填します
We've lost a lot of HP now. Yeah,
時
okay,
短
let's go this way.
装填します
First thing. I went to 2 damage there. I got a little reckless there. But seriously, what the hell's the double charge?
スターズコスモスゴッツアニムス
It's just doubling the
アント
effect?
ルアンバースアニムスフィア明星のシルベート
Alright, still alive. That's good. Okay, I don't need to do the shield.
どうしがたいのほう
Alright. We're getting MP of this, but we're at least taking damage off the match for a bit.
天と地の狭間にて人はかくあるべしとここに新たなるノリを敷くこれを賜すひれ伏すがよいぞ
Just good and crit figure. Alright. We're under 150.
強運の星よ
そうきたか
時短装填します
ほう
Alright, under 30. Huh. That is not good. Mash chain, I guess?
以前の時短はい
Man, we're really barely surviving by the skin of our teeth with Mash.
これは多くの道多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだバーニャ突撃します確実に
明星のシルベートカルディアの灯火よ
Okay. Triggered the charge loss, that's nice.
パラドクスエフェクターセット
Wait, does he still have his buff? No, he doesn't. Okay.
そうきたか
Gotta remove his debuffs.
遊びは終わりほう
Do a run of
どうしが
him.
たい
We should have one Buster card next turn.
の天と地の狭間にて人はかく
Hopefully we
あ
don't
るべし
lose our buffs again.
ここに新た
It's kind of a crap shot here. I think this fight has taken like 50 minutes. Sorry, it doesn't help that my print rate has been really horrible. God damn it.
示弾装填します。前に出ます。
Just crit. Please crit. Thank you.
血は動かず豊穣の兆しを
Uh-oh. Well, I think we're dead here. We gotta go all in.
動詞型ほう動詞型ほうこれを賜るひれ伏すがよいぞ
Wow, man, that attack debuff really effed me over.
スターズコスモスゴッツアニマスアントニーアンバース
Will I survive? Will I not? I'm going with no.
カルディアの灯火よ
Oh my god, by the skin of our teeth.
ほう動詞型いなこれを賜わすひれ伏すがよいぞ
しない決して倒れは
御前であるぞせめてうつ伏せに倒れよ
Man, that has a really annoying debuff. I see. So this is the master you raised, Doctor. I feel as though I'm going to be blinded. I feel as though my heart is going to burst. I was never too worried about what might happen if I collapsed along the way, or if I lost my way altogether. Because I trusted David would be there to carry on where I left off. But amazingly, it looks like there was yet another candidate stronger than me all along. That was for Atlantis! Indeed, you put up an incredible fight, Barrel Draco. I can fairly it can fairly be said that you defeated me. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that you, like me, are so utterly spent that you can no longer stand. So you accept your defeat. Does that mean you're going to shut down Atlas? I can't do that. At this point, not even my death would cause Atlas to stop. I'm afraid you're all going to become new gods, whether you want to or not. For that, I am truly sorry. But once you have, you're free to use the Tree of Emptiness however you like. There may not be a way to defeat them now, but once your senses have been heightened to godly levels, I'm sure you'll eventually find a way to stop the foreign god's plan as we. The sky is burning. No, it's not the sky. Is it the Tree of Emptiness's branches? Mash! Barrel Draco! Get back! It's not safe! The branches stretching across the sky are setting fire to the Tree of Emptiness. What's going on? How is this happening? Nothing should be able to burn a fully grown Tree of Emptiness from the outside. I know! That's why I burned it from the inside. I burned out another tree of emptiness right from its roots, and used its branches to spread our wildfire to your tree. You said the tree's branches formed a network, right? So I used them to deliver a little viral payload. Kiritaria, behind you! Damn, seriously? Have you actually got eyes on the back of your head, Wooddime? I could say the same to you, Beryl. I thought you would be more careful than this. Even if you have managed to kill me now, the Chaldeans are still alive and well. Though I have a hard time imagining how you could make it out here without a servant. Well, damn. Aren't you Mr. Calm and Collected? You figured out I was all kind of eager to get my backstabbing on or something? Not until just now, no. To be honest, I'm still a little shaken. You have no reason to betray me, Beryl. Why are you interfering with my plans now? Don't you understand that this will make you a god too? Once you are, you'll be free from the foreign god's control. You really don't get it, do you? Figures. Of course you wouldn't. So hey, on a different subject, Kirsch. Why were you so scared of the British Lostbelt? It's not like you ever came by to see it for yourself, right? So how did you know something had to be done about it? Because I spent a while thinking on it, and realized it posed a different but equally serious threat as the foreign gods themselves. No good could ever come of a Lostbelt appearing in Britain. It could only be a curse that would take this very planet down with it. Damn, seriously? I didn't know what you were talking about, but it sounds like a hell of a thing. They're definitely a scary bunch, that's for damn sure. But hey, that's what made us all worthwhile. So, as thanks, I'll let you in on a little secret of my own. I'll tell you why I came to your Lostbelt. You remember what I told you before about how I betrayed the Fae folk, right? Well, thanks to that, they got it out for me real bad. In fact, all I have to do is raise my voice a bit and say, "Here I am," and they bring divine retribution down on my ass, just like that. Macarius, Adelaide! Oh, good. So you know what's coming then. Awesome. Well, so long, Wooddime. It's been real. Mash, Bear Draco, get out of here. Is that Roman guard? Kirstar is right. We need to evacuate immediately. Then again, the sheer heat is so immense that...
Everyone, this way. I can at least let you all escape to the crown.
There's no use. We'll never make it in time, especially given we're all still exhausted from our earlier battles. Queen Europa can most likely only manipulate gravity and offer physical protection. It won't be nearly enough. Then again, even if we were able to teleport to Olympus proper, that light is going to punch straight through everything in its path. No, this isn't over yet. I won't let this happen. I can't let their journey end now. No? Well, guess you gotta die after all. Especially since you're vulnerable as shit right now. Where's Candace when you actually need her? Him. Wanna know why you lost, Wooddime? It's cause you were too damn busy. You never would have been so stupid as to let me handle Britain if you'd ever seen it for yourself. You know, originally, I was gonna burn this tree of emptiness down and head back to Britain. But after the bullshit speech you made, I pretty much had no choice but to shiv your sorry ass. What was it you said? Everyone will be like a god unto themselves? That basically means there'd be a world where I couldn't kill anyone anymore, right? To hell with that. I die of boredom before the end of the first day of that new world. I don't want to be some great enlightened version of myself. I'm perfectly okay with staying a piece of shit. Oh, and that will be the end for this stream. I don't know why it's doing that. Didn't explain anything. Alright. Tomorrow is an X-Dive stream, so Thursday, I think, will be the conclusion of our adventures in Lostbelt number 5. So until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!